Hi, I'm Racelar, an experimental artist, the founder of IVAS, and a PhD student of digital media from York University. I'm also here with my colleague Sarah Vollmer, and we honored to present our collaborative work here. This project combines the revolutionary spirit of the Lingnan School of Painting with modern digital art, and the Lingnan School is famous for its radical approach, blending Eastern and Western techniques and continuously involved in its artistic expression. And this project had been supported, invited, and funded by the Memorial Hall of the Lingnan School of Painting, which has been crucial in making this possible. So here's what we're going to talk about today. So here I want to share some updates. Memorial Hall has been postponed once again due to some construction delayed. This has been a disappointment for us as we were eager to showcase our work in this prestigious setting, but we have some exciting news to balance this out. This project has been accepted and nominated for the Experimental Art and Digital Art section at the 14th China National Exhibition for Fine Art. And this is a significant national level art exhibition in China, and the digital art section will be held at the Shanghai Art Museum this summer. So, though the exhibition at the Memorial Hall is delayed, but I'm still excited to share a preview of the exhibition scene with you today. These two images shows a glimpse into the richer and conceptual elements that we have developed. And in the next slide, I'll show a video of the exhibition scene, and it will give you a better idea of what the exhibition and the project will be like.
What happened to the sound?
Are we expecting sound?
Yeah, there's no sound?
No, we don't hear any sound.
Oh no. And so
That's not the video that's being shared, right?
So I'm also here going to give a brief
right at the end, maybe,
introduction
yeah.
about the Lingnan School of Painting, found in the early 20th century by Gao Jianfu and Gao Qifeng. And Chen Shuren. And the Lingnan School blend traditional Chinese techniques with modern Western style to revolutionize Chinese painting. At first, it's the revolutionary art movement from the early beginning of 20th century to the 30s, revitalized Chinese art by merging Eastern and Western aesthetics. And next, during the aesthetic and ideological transformation since 30 to 80s, the political upheaval in China saw the new Lingnan artism emerge, incorporating contemporary themes and spreading the school's influence overseas. So finally, from the 80s to today, while some artists stay traditional and others innovative, sparking the debate but keeping the Lingnan school influential, and this lead to the post-neo-Lingnan school. So after the 80s, we enter what we referred as the post and neo-Lingnan school period. And this period saw the legacy of the school and being carried forward by the Guangzhou Academy of Fine Arts. And in the contemporary sphere, the Guangdong Museum of Art had been a leading force representing contemporary interpretation of the school. And the Memorial Hall has played a crucial role in preserving and promoting the classical aspect of the school. And this is marked by the enduring influence of traditional techniques and philosophies. So here you can see a collection of artwork representing the general style and themes of the post and neo-Lingnan school of painting. And before we delve into the meaning of post in our project, and how it differs from the post and neo-Lingnan school of painting, and I want to express my gratitude to Dr. Sean Clark and Terry Trickey. So our discussion at DVA London last year, particularly about the question like what is computational art, why make the name of computer art make sense, what's the meaning of cybernetic, were instrumental in shaping the direction of this project. So shortly after returning to Toronto from London last year, I received an invitation from the Memorial Hall to create this project. And initially, I intended to continue focusing on like AI applications, just like labeling and narrative creation and using those kind of popular stable diffusion model and AI techniques. But after training two AI models based on the Lingnan School artworks, I began thinking about the deeper meaning of computational. So here I would like to show some multiple dimensional linear algorithm painting I create. So the light and the point of light might seem random, but actually they're not. They mimic the way how human artists think, capturing sensory slice of various locations and scenes in our multi-dimensional world, and recreating romantic features sketched around across different times and space. So what differentiates this method from the hype LLM, AIGCs, and the other AI models and techniques? The key difference lays in the autonomous extraction of narrative feature points by me, the human artist, the subjective thinking, and creative control. So I collaborate with the trained SD model, which provide new temporal and spatial narrative content, and the final output, despite being generated by the algorithm, follow rules and layers meticulously controlled by me. So this brings us the first layer of the concept of the post in this project, and involves a computational action, a creative act with autonomous thinking. So also this project is part of the Post with Human Universe series, which mixes with like artificial and natural intelligence boundaries. So which this project refuses to be the official successor to the Lingnan School of Painting, and it carries an avant-garde spirit. Even this is the project supported and funded by the Memorial Hall. So unlike the post-neo-Lingnan, which focus on the local identity, the post here also means a big ideological shift. It transcends beyond being merely a sequence as it embraces post-humanist idea and worldlessness. And this shift breaks from old norms and fosters a global artistic dialogue, enriching the artistic landscape with diverse cultural perspective. So the primary strategy in this project is focusing on the relationship between Hypericon and meta pictures. So this idea helps us to understand that how the deep connection between Chinese national painting and the Lingnan School of Painting. So how our project disrupt traditional art syntax. So the 芥子园画谱 is a key manual in Qing Dynasty that deeply influenced most of the traditional Chinese painting and serves both as a foundational reference and a critical model for Chinese art and shaping generations for artists and including those for Lingnan School. So based on WJT Michel's theory about meta pictures, the 芥子园 is both a Hypericon and a meta pictures. So it's more than just a technical manual. It embodies the philosophical and aesthetic dimension of Chinese art, and the school embraced the Jieziyuan as both a cornerstone of tradition and catalyst for modern artistic renewal. The Lingnan school, the Lingnan artists use the Jieziyuan to blend traditional aesthetic with modern elements, creating a dialogue between tradition and innovation. So this dual world of 芥子园 share on this map help us to understand like how the Lingnan schools works reflect on their own traditions while pushing boundaries. So in this project, we see it influence our effort to redefine traditional artistic paradigms and engage deeply with established iconography. And this scenery between the 芥子园's legacy and the innovative spirit of the Lingnan School of Painting is at the heart of the project. So weaving past and present into a cohesive narrative. So, okay, I'm going to introduce the creation narrative techniques and methodology of subverting syntax employed in this project. So this is the method focusing on the intricate interplay of Hypericon meta pictures and meta reflective imagery. The project explores this element by using visual component as a reflective agent, and these images introspect and they engage with broader visual representation discussions and offering a deep dimension within the picture, the images themselves. And one of the key aspects of our methodology is the use of CPU over GPU. And this choice allowed us to embrace a slower, more deliberate pace of creation and echoing the mediative rhyme of a traditional Lingnan School of Painting. And it's a form of resistance against the rush of the digital art production. So all right, okay. Let me also like give an explanation of the map, which illustrates the intricate algorithm process involved in this relation light drawing. So first, we train two AI model using rich digital archive for the Lingnan School, and this model do more than just generate images. They interpret and create stories deeply rooted in historical detail. So next, I develop a system of computational computer vision algorithms, and this system goes beyond surface aesthetics, uncovering hidden meaning in the meta pictures of the Lingnan School of Painting and challenging the conventional views. So starting on the right of the map, we see meta-reflective imaginary, and in meta pictures, we interpreting traditional painting through AI. So moving to the center, the diagram show how various computer vision algorithms are applied at different stages, and this reveal layers of interpretations and reimagination of traditional artwork. So on the left, and you can see the result of optical flow and multi-features line drawing. It's done with the raw images and video data. So here's the sample of the meta picture from the privately held collection of sketches and painting provided by the Memorial Hall for our project, exclusive use in the AI algorithm. Let me play one by one. Okay, so on the left, we start with integrate feature extraction and analyze algorithm. And this process breaks down and analyze visual element from the original piece of the Lingnan School of Painting and our AI generates images and related videos. So moving to the right, we see the motive features of drawing a reflective imaginary phrase. Here's the algorithm takes those extract features and create new visual narratives and keeping the original essence while adding innovative elements. And the whole light drawing algorithm at least went through like 10 phrases of these calculations. So Sarah.
Yeah, and you can see here in that bottom right-hand image, the slowly sort of encapsulated bird is appearing bit by bit through the choices that the algorithm is extracting through the individual artist when we were choosing how to sort of interpret and extract features. And you can see that it builds up over time. And then this is how we progress to the abstraction level in our syntax for the physical installations that are going to be talked about soon.
So this process shows the evolution of the reflective imagery, and each step adding more complexity and depth, and the final result makes traditional and contemporary style. Here is the final result. By using this method, we're not just making art, we're creating a conversation between the past and present and human intuition and computational precision. This is also with sound, actually, but it doesn't matter. So finally, we developed a semantic segmentation labeling model for annotating scroll by Li Xiongcai and Guanshan Yue. This model transforms static scroll elements into dynamic animations, creating a dialogue between the artwork's past and the future. And our approach redefines interaction with traditional art, making it a dynamic and evolving experience. Because of the limit of time, I'm only going to show a few seconds of this videos here.
And just if it's not clear, this is actually one of those long painted scrolls that unravels, and we've taken photographs of it, instilled them into the digital format, and then collectively and updated the imagery to sort of have a animated sense on it. So while you do see the boxes of animation for the AI highlighted in real life, these features are also animated themselves, and that was done custom for the gallery and presentation. So then just a couple last slides to wrap up here. We then took the project to another level, and talking with the museum, we wanted some interactive components that also individuals around the world, if they wanted, could also interact within the exhibition itself. So we started by subverting our syntax into literal hardware and software hacking, if you will, in that word. It's more reverse engineering. Where we're from, or we're in Canada here, it's a protected form of discovery. So if you obtain a device, you have free will to open it up and see what it does. It might void your warranty, but it's up to you to have fun with it. So here you can see I've taken apart different Kindles. And those Kindles were used as a paperweight to extract the information. So in this section, we have the focus on the physical aspects of our project. We're taking a look at the e-readers and the Amazon Kindle specific first of all, and transforming them to digital canvases for our artwork. We start by the term jailbreaking these devices, and it's a process that involves both hardware and software tweaks. On the left, you'll see connected to a USB serial dongle and a converter, also allowing low-level access, so both software and hardware tapping. And this setup has manipulated the device's firmware to display our customized content. So this was a trial version we tested. You can see there's an imagery of the line drawings we've been talked about, and these are displayed on a Kindle through custom software. And then we've approached a colleague of ours, Joey Castillo, at the People Aware Computing Lab at Cornell, and he is in the process of designing an open ebook reader. So something for anyone to sort of download the schematics for, they can update how they want, and he's trying to get that access out to the world. So we collaborated with him and developed a special firmware for a very unique project, this one. And also, if you see on the left-hand side here, that is a prototype of the completely free open book e-reader that is not proprietary to Kindle or anything else. It's a custom design. And the drawings on the right here are from, oh, go back one, yeah, are just from the landscape paintings itself. And you can see we're playing around with our PCB prototypes, also printed, 3D printing there to see how the positioning of these e-readers would fit in a large scale when suspended in the giant sort of exhibition space itself. And I'll just quickly mention over the past few months, yeah, we've been working alongside Joey and also our collaborators, Professor G and the students Kath here over in China at the university there to custom upload the exhibition firmware so that's ready to be used in the exhibition itself. And Professor G is actually at the conference in London, and he has a copy of this prototype that you're welcome to go and take a look at, take it apart, ask him to show you how it works. There's written instructions on it as well, so you can see physically. We weren't able to be there ourselves, but that prototype is sitting there with Professor G currently in London. So that's exciting for us. And I think you can go that next slide. It's fine.
So here's the ongoing curating scene for the exhibition at the Shanghai
Perfect.
Art Museum. We can't wait to revealing more details soon. And also, let's end this presentation with a surprise again. And last year during our presentation, we mentioned that our most recent project that had broke the lamps of the projector in our lab. And this year, I broke our art group's computer. So let's guess what I will break next year.
We are
Yes.
using computation power to its max.
Yeah. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank our entire team for their effort, and special thanks to the Memorial Hall of Lingnan School of Painting, Chinese Art Association, People Aware Computing Lab, and the International Laboratory of Intelligence Interactive Design. Also, thank you, EVA, for allowing us to share our work and providing us with the best birthday experience again. Thank you so much.